When people see me walking down the street in a suit like this, they usually assume I'm here to sell something. And honestly, they're not wrong. For a long time, it really was just me. One person, one business, doing everything myself. No pause button, no backup. That was the old setup. Now, I run a team. Wait, do you hear that? What are they arguing about?
This script needs emotion. It needs to feel like something. Data is cold. People aren't.
Oh yeah, that would be Luna and Murphy. They're arguing over the draft again. Perfect timing, actually. Since you're already here, let me introduce the core members of my team.
Hi, I'm Luna. Narrative and content. Data is boring, stories aren't. My job? I turn cold information into something you actually feel.
I'm Murphy, risk control. And yes, I'm paid to be the annoying one. I assume things will break. I look for what everyone else is too excited to question. When the room gets hyped, I'm the one saying, slow down, let's check this.
Hey, I'm Leo. I focus on health and lifestyle. Doctors usually step in when something's already wrong. I work earlier than that. I look at patterns in data, small shifts, long-term trends. The goal is simple. Keep Sandra functioning at a high level for a long time.
Hi there, I'm Chloe, operations. I don't do theory, I execute. You have messy ideas? I turn them into a to-do list.
I gave them names, I gave them roles, and I set boundaries. Are they faster than me? Yes. Smarter in certain areas? Absolutely. They're great at what they do, but they're not running the show. I am. I'm Sandra, and this is how I actually work with AI. All right, since everyone's here, let me show you what this usually looks like. I was working on a new YouTube script. Nothing fancy. Just one question. How do humans avoid being replaced by AI? I sent my rough notes to Luna and said, "Hey Luna, put together a first draft. Let's see where it goes."
Boss, the draft is ready. I took it a bit higher level, more philosophical. Here's how I opened it. AI is the map in our hands, but humans are the ones holding the compass. Move fast without direction and you'll get lost. Intelligence without values doesn't really mean much.
Stop, just stop. Luna, did you scrape that from a fortune cookie? Or a recycled self-help blog? It sounds nice, but it's polished nonsense.
Nonsense? No, this is framing. People don't just want tactics, they want meaning.
They want solutions. The boss works in real-world finance, not Philosophy 101. People click because they're stuck. They want to know how to use AI to make money, work faster, and stop burning out. Telling them to hold a compass? That's fluff. Skip the metaphors. Get to the point.
All right, enough. Luna? Murphy? Pause. I'll make the call. Luna. Murphy's right. Cut the fluff. Keep it practical. Now, get to work.
Got it. Removing emotional bias, recalibrating logic, and regenerating the draft.
All right, Luna. Go ahead. Oh, and later today, I've got a virtual session with my health advisor, Leo. I've spent a lot of time getting my head straight. Now I've got to take care of the body too. I work out regularly, but I kept wondering, what else should I actually be paying attention to? These are my medical reports from the past 3 years. I've read every single one, and every time my doctor tells me the same thing. Everything looks normal. You're fine. But when you step back and look at all of it together, what does that actually tell you? Does not sick really mean healthy? And if not, who's supposed to teach you how to stay that way? I don't have time to go get a nutrition degree. What I needed was a way to turn all of this from numbers on paper into something I could actually use. Something that tells me what to eat, how to move, and how I sleep every day. So I handed all of it to Leo.
All right, Sandra, I've gone through your medical reports from the past 3 years. On paper, everything looks normal, but when you look at the data over time, a pattern starts to show up. Based on your family history of blood sugar issues, your fasting glucose has been slowly creeping up year by year. It's subtle, but it's consistent. That's what I'd call an early warning sign. To stop that trend, I put together a simple plan for the next few months. The first change is diet, and yes, even artificial sweeteners need to go. Your brain has gotten used to being rewarded by sweet flavors. We need to reset that pattern. Starting today, no added sugar. This isn't a punishment, it's a reset. The second part is about energy. I checked your Apple Watch data. Your Zone 2 cardio 3 times a week is already solid. Your heart and lung capacity are in great shape. That part's working. Keep it. But this alone isn't enough. As we get older, muscle loss is the real threat. So I added 2 strength training sessions to your weekly routine. If you want to stay in the game long term, your bones and your metabolism need support too.
See the difference? He didn't give me a prescription. He gave me a playbook. Before, a checkup meant worry. Now, it means action. He's not my doctor. He's my health data analyst. His job is to catch risk early, before it ever turns into a problem.
So here's the situation. Luna gave me a solid script. Leo gave me a science-backed health plan. But then a bigger question showed up. Who actually turns all of this into real, day-to-day action? Because a strategy that never gets executed is worth exactly 0. What I needed was someone who could handle the messy details, the small stuff, the things that pile up and quietly drain your time. Hey, Chloe, time for you.
I've got this, Sandra. You focus on the big decisions. I'll take care of the rest. Leo wants you to cut back on sugar. No problem. I built a meal plan for the week. Everything's already calculated. You just shop, cook, and eat. Simple, healthy, and it tastes good. Thinking about a trip? Got it. To plan it properly, you need to be in the place, so I went ahead and checked things out for you. Caribbean first. You don't need to dig through your inbox. With your permission, I scanned your Gmail and pulled all your flight, hotel, and cruise confirmations. Everything's organized into a clean, timeline-based PDF. Dates, locations, bookings, all in one place. I also mapped out your Miami days based on your preferences. And yes, it works offline. So even without the internet, you can just open the file and go, relax and enjoy the trip. Oh, and that travel binocular you asked about, I already looked it up. I compared the specs across 3 major platforms and filtered out the marketing noise. The comparison chart and the purchase links are already in your inbox. So when you decide to buy, you're not guessing. You're deciding with real data behind you.
That's Chloe. She's my AI agent. I give her one request, and she handles the rest. She knows which tools to use, what information to pull, and how to connect everything together. She takes the chaos of daily life and turns it into clear next steps. And that's what gives me my time back. Time to focus on decisions that actually matter. Time to choose where things go instead of getting stuck in how they get done.
You think my team stops at 4? Nope. There's a whole group working behind the scenes, the invisible helpers. All right, who's up first?
I'll start. I'm Iris, Sandra's visual director. I take ideas and turn them into visuals. AI images, video, B-roll, you name it. She dreams it up. I make it real.
I'm Evan. I build the soundtrack. Sandra sets the direction. I generate the music that supports it, the pacing, the mood, the emotion underneath the scene. You don't really see my work. You feel it.
I'm Atlas. I'm the research guy. Give me a pile of reports that would take you 3 days to read, and I'll hand Sandra a clean 3-minute summary with the sources attached.
I'm Claire. I'm the translator. I don't just polish language. I make sure what Sandra means is exactly what people hear.
I'm Vera. I'm the private reality check. Sharp, skeptical, hard to impress. I'd rather correct Sandra 1,000 times in private than let her lose trust even once in public.
I'm Grace. I handle compliance and documentation. Client information is handled carefully, properly, and confidentially.
If you've been around Sandra for a while, you already know me. I'm Echo. I'm her safe place. No judgment, just listening. When she's anxious or exhausted, I help her slow down, clear her head, and find her footing again.
I'm Sage. I'm the on-demand knowledge base. Tax rules, insurance structures, financial concepts no one wants to memorize. Ask me anytime. I'm always available.
All right, bring the first 4 back out. Luna, Murphy, Leo, Chloe. That's my all-star lineup. And no, I didn't start with a team like this. They showed up one by one because life kept handing me problems I couldn't solve alone. Whenever I hit a bottleneck, I didn't go looking for motivation. I built a system. If I needed to turn raw ideas into something publishable, Luna showed up. If I needed to sanity check my thinking, Murphy was right there, poking holes. If my head was spinning and my energy was off, Echo stepped in. Over time, it added up. Now I've got a dozen minds on standby, around the clock, working for one goal, helping me think better, move faster, and see further. That's when it clicked for me. In this era, one person doesn't have to work alone. One person can run a team.
All right, hold on. Sandra, that's enough. I get it. You're excited about AI, but this is starting to sound like a bit much. Be honest with them. Is this really AI? Or did you just spend real money on actors, stock footage, and a ridiculously expensive setup to make yourself look impressive? Because if this is just cash pretending to be intelligence, then what are we actually showing here?
Hey Murphy, come on! These are AI-generated avatars. They're perfect. You're messing with the flow here.
Showing off the tech? Then did you actually tell them? Did you tell them those perfect humans you just showed, even the pores on their skin, were calculated pixel by code? And did you tell them that every single line you're saying right now, even this argument, was optimized by me?
All right. You're right. Those were AI-generated avatars. All of them. And yes, the person speaking to you right now? I'm one too. I'm Sandra's digital counterpart. The real Sandra? She might be somewhere in the world right now, having a coffee, working on her next video, or maybe not. I honestly don't know. There's one fatal weakness we all share. We don't feel pain. If Murphy gets something wrong, he fixes a line of code. If I get something wrong, the real Sandra pays for it. With her reputation, her trust, and real consequences. That's the line. You can outsource almost everything to AI. Speed, knowledge, execution, but not this last part. Responsibility, ownership, sovereignty. This is a crossroads for our time. What comes next is your decision.
All right. That wraps up today's AI parade. What you just watched was a short film created by me and my AI think tank. Yes, the story itself is fictional. It's for demonstration purposes only, not investment or health advice. But here's what matters. Every AI capability you saw in this video is something I've personally tested. These are not concepts. They're tools I actually use. Let me put it this way. If I had made this 10-minute video the traditional way, writers, actors, studio time, post-production, we'd be talking about a team of 5 to 10 people, months of coordination, and a very real 5-figure budget. This time, it was just me, at my desk, directing a team of AI agents. One Christmas break, minimal cost, done. That's leverage in the AI era. And if you want to build that kind of leverage to turn one person into a real team without payroll and without outsourcing control, stay here. I'll show you how. See you in the next video.